Okay, we're in Lake Placid at the Historical Society Depot Museum. This is an old ACL depot built in the 20s, and it's now a museum. This is on the National Register of Historic Places. I'd love to be able to recommend this, but this is one of those museums that's not open on days when most people would be going to a museum, such as Saturday and or Sunday. It's only open Monday through Friday with very limited hours, so call ahead if you're interested. Again, I can't recommend it because I haven't been able to get inside to see it. I'm sure it's magnificent, but I won't know. I won't come all the way back here just for this. I only happened to find out about it because I was staying near here and I wanted to see it. It's on the National Register. It's an old school depot and it's a local museum. This is a very historically rich area, so I'd like to have been able to see it. This is also known, Lake Placid is also known as the Caladium capital of the world, and I don't have any idea what Caladium is. I'll have to look that one up. But it's also known as the town of murals, which I had heard there's about 50 of these various murals. We're not going to put those on film for the most part, but we are going to photograph as many of them as we can find to photograph. I'm going to guess that this is an old inmate prisoner holding pen thing, cell of some sort, which I don't know. I'm only guessing because I saw one over at one of the other places I was at, Barberville, not too long ago. That's the only reason I would think that. Otherwise, I wouldn't have any idea what it is. But it looks very similar to that. It's hot as hell too. This is an old-time caboose. Very neat. Love to be able to get inside and see that. This is some sort of a steam boiler engine thing. I'm not sure what its function was, but these wheels suggest that belts went on them at one time, and these wheels probably had rubber on them at one time, but it's obviously a boiler engine steam driver thing. But again, I have no idea what it's for exactly, what it was original application was. This is an amazing little town, I will say that. I've been through it, just driving through it, and now I'm going to walk on pretty much every street because I want to see these murals. And like we saw in Palatka, these murals are literally everywhere. I imagine that there's a map or a guide of some sort somewhere that would tell me what is what and where they all are and everything, but I'm just going to walk and wing it. I like to walk these little towns anyway. So here we go. It's on the National Register. 1927 it was built. It was an ACL line. So for everybody who's going to come out and all the amateur experts that are going to come out and say, no, it was the SCL, it was this, it was that, it was the other thing. And right there it says this is ACL. So it was an ACL line. It's my first time recording anything with this camera, so I'm hopeful that it'll come out, but if it doesn't, it doesn't. There's all sorts of neat features on this thing I've yet to learn. One of the best things for me will be an anti-shake thing. As everybody who's ever been forced to sit through one of my videos knows, unless Brenda's doing the filming, there's a lot of shaking going on. So that'll be cool to not have shakiness anymore. So anyway, that's the Lake Placid Railroad, Atlantic Coastline Railroad Depot. Ta-da!